Hello, hello, and welcome back as I prepare to waste a bottle of champagne in Perfidious Pete plays XCOM The Long War. And no, I won't be smashing the bottle over someone's head, even though this is actually a christening. Firstly, because champagne's expensive, and secondly, because I think old Matthew Hawkins here is already in for a lifetime of getting hit in the skull, and I probably don't really need to do anything to accelerate the inevitable onset of dementia pugilistica. So, maybe this is one christening where we'll just leave the bottle intact. Though, that is something I've always wondered about, I gotta admit. When they christen a ship and smash that bottle across the prow of the vessel, do they use, like, expensive champagne, or is that just a cheap bottle of Plonk? Because if it's expensive champagne, that seems really, really decadent. I mean, christening a ship in the first place is actually kind of a decadent thing to do. I mean, you've already said, hey, watch me shove this $30 million yacht-shaped phallic symbol into the water. Yeah, take that, ocean. Now I'm gonna plow your waves, baby, and there's nothing you can do about it. Ooh-hoo, look how blissfully debauched I am. Yeah, $30 million dick, baby, probing you. I mean, it seems kind of egregious. And also, if it's a quality bottle of champagne, I mean, that's just doubly decadent. It really is. You know what? Hey, yacht owners, actually, I've got an idea here, and I'm just sort of spitballing here, freestyle, but think about this for a moment. Maybe instead of smashing an expensive bottle of champagne across the prow of your expensive pseudo-dick, why don't you just, like, spray a little on the ship, drink the rest, and then just break the empty bottle over the prow? I mean, why waste the champagne? Or even better, why not just go this route? Unless you're a fisherman, a merchant sailor, or some sort of business or government enterprise, maybe just don't fucking buy a boat at all. I mean, think about it. Boats are expensive. They're a pain in the ass to maintain, and you're gonna spend, like, what, a maximum maybe 10 minutes a year using the boat? Just rent one instead. I mean, you're rich, you have a $30 million yacht, ostensibly you're good with money, you gotta realize how wasteful and stupid that is. And it's wasteful and stupid not because, hey, it's your money, you can spend it however you want, but think of how many better ways there are if your goal is to just buy something or do something that allows you to lord your glorious wealth over the plebes. Do it with some fucking style, man. Don't just go out and buy a big fucking dick boat like every other rich bastard. No, 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 no. Get some style on that. Instead, hire somebody to fly you in a hot air balloon like, say, 24 feet over 5th Avenue. And just go down the street smoking a cigar in your hot air balloon, cackling maniacally, lighting $100 bills on fire, and throwing them over the side at passersby while you fucking mock them. I mean, if you want to show your contempt for your fellow humans and just be stupefyingly wasteful, do it with style, man. Let everybody see you. Let them know what a fucking giant penis you are. Don't just go, yeah, I've got a yacht. I keep it down at the marina. I can't even remember the last time I sailed it. Style. It's all about style. Have some class. Go big, man. Go big. If you want to show your contempt for humanity, I mean, really put it out there. Anyway, Matthew Hawkins here, doomed to a lifetime of getting hit in the head, but he's also doomed to not being Matthew Hawkins anymore, of course, because we did shove him into the tube, and when he came out, a man who was, both wealthy and had style, but was not prone to displays of wealth. This, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the greatest dynamic actors to ever work on the planet. It's John Wayne. The Duke, and yes, his nickname is going to be the Duke. We're not going fancy on this one. You don't fuck around with John Wayne. John Wayne was down-to-earth, good, honest people who just also happened to be a fucking movie star and the greatest Western actor of all time. This is the Duke. I'm glad to have him on the team. As for the Duke's abilities, I mean, he is a crack shot, but would you really expect anything less from the shootist? I mean, he was the shootist. Come on. This is John Wayne we're talking about. Of course he's going to be a good shot. Now, John's foot speed is a little lower than we'd like to see, but the Duke was a big guy. I mean, physically, he was a big dude. And sprinting, probably not his forte. I mean, the man could take a punch, sure, he had a jaw made of granite, but hustling around, that's what the horse was for. That's why you got on the horse. So, I think John is actually probably just going to be a squad site sniper for us. It fits with his abilities. We could use more squad site snipers. I've been using a lot of snipers lately, and I think this is a solid fit for the Duke. Second skills, low profile. You know what? If he's going to be a true squad site sniper and just be out of line of sight the whole entire time, let's forego low profile and do something a little different with the wolf here. The old Duke, rather, not the wolf. I saw lone wolf and just the word was fucking blazed in my brain like a fucking branding iron. Anyway, I'm going to give him Deadeye. I would rather have a sniper that's better against flying targets like, I don't know, that giant fucking ridiculous cyber disc we fought back in the alien base that was unhittable. Yeah, bonus to hit that guy would have been handy. I do love my disabling shot, but again, I think we're going to go more the Franklin D. Roosevelt style here and go for the bonus crit. We're going to try and make John Wayne really a high damage, long range killer, and I think precision shot is the right call here. Plus, we have plenty of disabling shot guys, and if we're going to go with 2 snipers, 1 disabler, 1 precision seems like a reasonable combo. Sharpshooter is interesting. 10% critical Tim aim against enemies in full cover. I actually prefer damn good ground, though, because it also adds defense. So we're just going to go that route. John doesn't have low profile, so damn good ground, the defense bonus is actually potentially also relevant for him. And that's got the Duke sorted. Now, we also got the Tariq family here. We've got Saeed and Fatima. And for whatever reason, when we shoved them into the Project Lazarus tubes, they simply came back out themselves. The genetic chimeric abomination that we were expecting did not emerge. They just wandered in, you know, went into the tube, then came out of the tube, and they were like, I don't understand what that was all about, but it smells like shit in there. So, I mean, that was the exact reaction we got from the Tariq twins here. I'm guessing maybe it has something to do with the fact that they're fraternal twins, or I don't know what's going on, but we cannot customize them. So, as we're just going to go ahead and assign them some abilities. Alright, Tariq, you have Regen, Biofield, and Psi Inspiration. Okay. So, much like Annette Durand and Peter Van Dorn here, we don't have a chance. And I'm getting kind of like a Castor and Pollock, sort of a Gemini twins feel from the Tariqs, which is perfectly fine. What do we got here? You're slow. You have a reasonable level of marksmanship. Your health is low. You know, we could use another medic, and you do have Regen, Biofield. I think we just make Tariq a field medic. That's fine. He'll be alright. So, medic Tariq then. Let's go take a look at Fatima and see if she's going to be also maybe enter the medical professional abilities, or if she's got something else in mind. She has a terrible aim. Reasonable foot speed. Good health. You know, given her 60 aim, I think our best bet here is to make Tariq a grenadier. I mean, she couldn't hit water if she fell out of a boat, but what she might be able to do is fling a grenade overboard and hit the water with a grenade. So, I'm cool with that. Let's just make her a grenadier. And that's got them sorted. So, Castor and Pollux are ready to go forth and do some twinsies battle. They're basically the new Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. I mean, they're just waiting to get on Full House for the first time, and that's a billion-dollar career launched. I wish them the best of luck. So, let's get back to scanning then. We've got all our maintenance tasks taken care of. Alright, so we got what for interrogating a muton? Apparently we got some orgasms for Dr. Valen and not much else. The Gauss weaponry research credit does us effectively no good because we've already researched it, but what are you going to do? Now, this says high priority, but we don't have firestorms yet, and I don't really think that building the hyperwave beacon is much of a priority until we actually have some firestorms we can use to shoot down the Overseer. So I'm not really inclined to research that. Mobile power armor is very tempting. Alien power systems also very tempting because if we want to get to the firestorms, we actually have to do this research first. These autopsies, though. We can do them all so fast. You know what? I've had problems lately where I've wanted to know what abilities monsters have had, and I have not been able... I say monsters, aliens, whatever. Monsters, aliens, gremlins, fucking the new batch. It's Gremlins 2, this time without Phoebe-Cates. You know what? Yeah, let's just do the autopsies. This takes a day, and then we would know definitively whether or not a floater has close encounters. I really think that's worth a day of research.
Also, I'm sure you can make the connection yourself. We've designated this particular specimen as a floater.
Yeah, it's because they're pieces of shit, Dr. Valen. You call them floaters because they're pieces of shit. I mean, ostensibly it's because they fly, but we all know deep down it's because they're big, giant pieces of shit, and one flush simply won't do to put them away. You gotta give them a couple. That's why they're fucking floaters. Anyway, autopsy is started. Back to scanning. Carapace armor is going to be not finished.
Coming in fast. We're going to have a difficult time keeping up with this one.
Why is Bradford so alarmed about what appears to be just a regular large UFO? Is this like a hangar assault? Maybe. No, because if it was an assault carrier or something, it would be very large, not large. Can't be a terror mission. Can't be an abduction mission. Okay. Let's send up one of our less talented interceptors just to take a look at this. I just want to make sure it's the regular large UFO. Won't hurt to do the intercept anyway. Plus, this will give us a chance to kind of test our pilot's capabilities against a large UFO. Maybe we've developed enough where we've got a chance to shoot one down now.
Nearing strike range.
It's worth testing out. Alright, so we're holding up. Well, it did hit it. No, we still can't fight those. We did not hit it enough. We didn't get any bubble action, which means we weren't really doing significant amounts of damage, and in 2 shots, it basically destroyed us. So, yeah, that's going to do whatever it's going to do. Let's just let it... I'm guessing it's going to land. Yeah, okay. Also, Bradford, Germany. This is the ocean, 1. 2, if you're going to call it a nationality at all, this is like Norway. That's definitively Norwegian. It's well away from Germany. Bradford, I'm telling you, I'm beginning to wonder if maybe Bradford isn't like a bit of a bigot. He's just like, whatever, fucking Europe, they're all Germans over there, bunch of pricks. He just like, he's just completely dismissive of European subcultures. That's my theory, I think. Or he's just drunk and honestly thought it was Germany. You know what? We got to go with Bradford's razor here. All things being equal, if the possible explanation is that Bradford is simply drunk, it's probably the correct explanation. So let's get a Sky Ranger team together here. Probably gonna go engineer heavy. Sniper is what? Why are you in the... Also, my fucking button is gone again. The lack of the button really salts my wounds. It really does. But why is... We sent Napoleon on a covert operation. Why is he available for... No, XCOM. I know for a fact I sent Napoleon on a covert operation. Because I fucking did it twice the time that I did it. Okay, we've definitely scanned because they're revealed. We sent him to Australia on a covert operation. The first time I put him in there, I clicked the wrong button and dicked it up. But the second time, I clicked send operative on mission because I fucked it up the first time and... Whatever. You know what? I'm not salty. We didn't get hacked by Exalt. It's fine. We just send him now. Grenades and a pistol. Napoleon is good.
Covert operative deployed to disrupt Exalt cell in Australia.
Yeah, well, I don't necessarily believe you, Magil Barrett disembodied voice, but... It's got the little running man next to it, and unless we're in an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie from the 80s starring Jesse the Body Ventura, I'm gonna guess we're probably gonna do the covert op then. We can double check it just by making sure that Napoleon is not available to go on this mission as well. So, I mean, got an opportunity to verify. Is he gone? He's gone. Okay, on covert operation. All right, now a team. Sniper. I love snipers, and in the last couple missions, they've really done some fine work for us. The problem is, on a large UFO, so much of it happens inside and at weird combat angles that snipers really are kind of bad at it. I think we go sniperless, which means we need an officer who is not a sniper. Which means our choices are either Thomas Avarice Edison or J. Robert Oppenheimer, and in the event that your choices are Edison or Oppenheimer, it's not even a fucking choice at all, so... Thomas Edison will be commanding this mission. We're going to give him some carapace armor. Normally I would go with the Gauss rifle, but on this one, actually I think I'm going to go with our spare alloy cannon. I just said everything happens at close ranges, and it is true. On a large UFO map, I think the alloy cannon probably is the better weapon. We can't go with breaching ammo and shredder ammo, but that's fine, because I'm probably going to take 2 assault troopers anyway, and we're going to equip those guys with that stuff. Eleanor the Wolverine Roosevelt actually would be a fine assault trooper, and clearly the highest rank one we have available, so let's make that happen. Eleanor is going to get the shredding and breaching ammo. Let's get her sorted. What else do we need? A gunner. Horatio Nelson? I thought you were max rank, Horatio, but I guess not. That's fine. We're going to give you some phalanx armor, a Gauss machine gun, and, oh, I don't know, scope and a laser sight, just like we always do. I am going to go with the emplacement gunner build here. I would actually prefer to go with a mobility gunner for this mission in a large UFO, but our auto rifle is in the shop, so we're going to have to go with the slightly less optimal, but still good, squad sight shooter. Scout, J. Robert Oppenheimer can go to fucking hell. Marie Antoinette Baker, actually... No, we don't want to send her because we want to get her in the tube as quick as possible. Marie Radium Curie? Hells yeah, though. We need engineers. I think I'm just going to go in this one. Grenades blazing and just blow everything apart. Let's just blow the entire dump up. Phalanx armor, Gauss carbine, alien grenades. Marie Radium Curie is solid. What else do we need here? An infantry guy? We gotta have a medic, though. Alright, so Mary Typhoid Malin, absolutely gonna need a medic. Get her some phalanx armor, get her a Gauss shooter. Double med kits, I would love to do it, but we're not really gonna have anybody else to offer a motion tracker, so I think Typhoid Mary is gonna have to be the motion tracker. And honestly, being able to tell where the enemies are with a motion tracker, I think may save more damage than we would be able to heal with the med kit anyway, so probably it's a safer trade. What else do we should take another assault? Let's take Leon. You know what? We're basically just taking our best available troopers because large UFOs are difficult. And alloy cannon. Yeah, we're going to go for... The old master is going to be painting the walls with blood on this one. It's shredder ammo and breaching ammo. We're going to have him get right up in their face and turn them into a giant splatter of Jackson Pollock joy. What else do we need then? An infantry would not be bad. Wow, we really don't have a whole lot to follow this up with. So I guess we'll take Niccolo Machiavelli because he's sort of all we got. Not that he's bad. I mean, he's okay. He's a good opportunist, good sort of squad side Overwatch guy. He does a fine job. Give him a scope and a laser sight. We're going to give him some heavier armor because his health total is a little lower than I'm comfortable with. That does leave us with one slot, though, and I don't know what to put in it. This is normally where our sniper would go, or perhaps a mobility gunner, but we can't do either one of those things. You know what? Let's take another engineer. Screw it. We'll just take Isaac Apple Newton and have him chucking some delicious deadly pineapple coladas at our enemies. It's pina colada time, except these fucking explode on landing. I'm good with this. If you like exploding coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into mutons, cause you blow out their brains. Alright, that's enough fucking Rupert Holmes, I think. Ah, Rupert Holmes, what happened to you? Ever since you sang that song about Timothy,
Touching down.
nobody likes you anymore. Actually, arguably nobody liked you before.
Our target site is
Operation
near the German
Vengeful
border.
Hydra.
We've got a fix on the alien landing site. They
Okay,
put down
so
in a
this is
remote
not the
area
large
this
UFO
time.
maps we've
We should
previously
attempt
fought.
to
This
secure
is
that
the
craft
Australian
and eliminate
Outback
the
map.
hostiles.
As far as the large UFO maps go, this is actually one of my favorite ones. The layout tends to be reasonably forgiving, and it's got pretty decent shots of cover. And they never start you in the death box. You always start in that little open area, and there are rarely enemy spawns. Like, right up your butthole from the very beginning. You've got some wiggle room. Which, let's face it, if things are going in your butthole, a little wiggle room is not necessarily a bad thing.
Aliens are really attempting
Dr. Shen, what the hell are you talking
this
about?
much outside material.
Never mind, I have no idea where we're at.
The scale of the invasion.
So we're definitely on the same map we're used to, but we did not come in where we normally do. We're back by... Oh, this is bad.
Approach with extreme caution.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Bradford, because we came in at a desperately shitty spot. Okay, so we've got the old, well, the old ship's rectum back here. We've come on bunghole side. I'm guessing this area is going to be just littered with fucking aliens. It seems to be fairly well populated by aliens, yeah. There's no way there's one guy.
I'm on the move.
Yeah, so we've got a gigantic pod of something, and as soon as we peek around that corner, we're gonna pop it. Alright, well, this is not good. I'm regretting not having brought a sniper now. Still, we could potentially turn this around. Alright, so Nelson, we get you over here. And you gotta be ready to do some long-range squad sighting shots for us. We're gonna have you hunker down for now. Also, the other thing is the camera angle here in this corner is real fucking wonky. I don't like it. If we have somebody go to that corner to do a little peekaboo, peek around, looky-loo, it's gonna activate that pod, I'm almost certain. Because they are not that far away. We've got these rocks we could also potentially use for cover. Let's take it easy. I would rather activate these guys in a controlled fashion. I really would. Edison, we could theoretically have you throw your one battle scanner, but it's not necessarily a great idea. Let's get... I want Newton close because grenades, we're going to need them. So we get Newton up here. If that pod stays together, if we can hit them all with a grenade, that would be enormously useful. Marie Curie for a similar reason. Eleanor Roosevelt, this is not a good area for you to go forward and engage because if we send you forward, you're not going to have any sort of cover at all. That's a bad thing. So we have a bunch of Overwatch. Yeah, we can't go up forward because those guys are right fucking there. Alright, so, and then Overwatch here as well. Let's see if the enemies move or if they stay put. If they stay put, we'll probably go forward and try and activate them. So they did not move. Not with Newton. I'd rather have somebody who could be at the corner and also shoot. And again, we may not even have that as an option. Alright, let's just do the... In case they activate, if they shoot on activation, let's do it with Edison.
Enemies in sight.
What do we got? Okay. All things considered, this is not terrible. What is terrible is that the entire pod got to fucking go on Overwatch. I mean, that's real shitty, but... Alright, so... I don't think Isaac Newton's actually going to be able to throw a grenade that far. We could... Oh, that's so much Overwatch. He would almost certainly die. Please tell me you have a squad sight shot, Nelson. Of course you don't. Why? Okay. This is real bad, then. Alright, well, Machiavelli, we need... Actually, I don't think you can get up there without getting Overwatched, can you? This is terrible.
Heading to that location.
I really don't like this whole the aliens get to do stuff upon activation bullshit. It's really kind of nonsensical. So we got to go back to cover. We can't. I don't. Alright. Machiavelli, head up there. We need you. You can see one guy. You have a 70%. You know what? I'll take it. 70% is not taken. So we have eliminated literally one of the enemies. Fan-friggin-tastic.
Moving.
We're going to have Isaac Newton fall back to here. He's going to go on Overwatch. Curie, we're going to bring you up here. You're going to be on Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Overwatch, and we're going to bring our assaults here and double Overwatch them. So they're out of line of sight. We're going to make these guys come into some of our Overwatch. If they want to mess with us, they got to come and get it. And once again, I'm Overwatch creeping against my will. I'm salty about it. On the plus side, these guys seem prone to double moving. Or just moving once and their entire team goes on Overwatch. Oh, taking a shot. Unfucking believable. If the aliens can just fly up and hit you in full cover, what's the fucking point of full cover? We already have absolutely no cover to work with here at all. If they can just walk up and kill a man in full... Alright, on the plus side, that wasn't actual health damage, it was all armor damage, so as long as we don't get hit again, we should be okay. I'm real salty. Yeah, I'm very salty. I'm very salty. No. Where's the guy who's on Overwatch? That's the guy I would like you to kill. The one that's on Overwatch. I would like you to kill the man on Overwatch. Which one of them is on Overwatch? This guy is on Overwatch. Which one are you? You're that one, right? Yes, that one. Okay. So double 58s or double 53s, if either one of these hit, they should get a kill. So of course, neither one of them is going to hit. Oh, no. Overwatch has been eliminated then? Yes, Overwatch has been eliminated. Okay, then we can... I'm salty about the wound. Admittedly, I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not salty about the wound. But on the plus side, we can patch it up, so we've got that going for us. It is a fixable wound. I can't. The problem is I need to commit to being able to kill all of these guys in this turn, and I don't think we have enough firepower to actually do that. This starting spot is fucking terrible. Alright, you know what? We're probably going to have to use the command ability.
Yes,
I don't see any way out of this other than going forward with Isaac Newton, having him throw a grenade, and then using the command ability. So, fine. You're going to force me to throw grenades, I'll fucking... Oh, I can't get one out where I want it to be. Well, this is horrible then. We're in a complete and total fuck-down situation. I can hit these two. I was counting on bouncing it off the top of this rock, but I can't actually throw it that far. Well, let's take what we can get then. We could do that twice, except we can't do that twice because it'll kill people, so... Yeah, there's that. Alright. Let's take out the two we can take out. Or not. That was not the I shot at the wrong target because I am an idiot. Alright. Well, this is going swimming, I gotta say. We got one pod of like 9 floaters and it's gonna completely ruin all of us. Well, I'm not going to take a 9% chance to hit, so let's just use our command ability and get you back to safety where you belong.
Aye, aye.
That's exactly what I meant to do.
On Overwatch.
Can I go to the man I just commanded? Can I go to the unit? Excuse me? What's going on here? Where is Isaac Newton? I commanded the wrong unit, I guess. I hate the command ability. I hate it every time it fucks me. Every time it fucks me. It fucks me every time. Well, Isaac Newton is fucking dead, and there's absolutely nothing we can do about it unless we want to kill everyone else on the team. Yeah, I'm not at all salty about that. Not even a little. Not even at all. This mission is going fucking fantastically. I'm real glad I came already. Yeah, we're gonna have to take the Overwatch. We just don't have a choice. Fortunately, it missed. If we want to have any chance at all of saving Isaac Newton from my fuck-up, I really hate that ability. I really don't like it. I really don't like it at all. And of course, we're gonna miss some high percentage shots because fuck it, while everything goes wrong, why wouldn't everything go wrong? I mean, if shit's gonna go wrong, let's fucking commit and make sure it's all going wrong. We gotta get as much to go wrong as possible. Assault levels are already real high. This pod and this starting spot is real fucking shitty. No hit and run there, but that's basically to be expected. Overwatch then for you. And now we get to watch Thomas Edison die. Or whoever the fuck that was. Isaac Newton. I don't even give a shit at this point. I'm salty. The command ability, I use it on the wrong unit every single time. Every single time I use it on the wrong unit. Yep, just go ahead and kill him. He's dead. The smoke grenade was a desperation effort at best. These guys just walked up and shot a man in full cover. They're not going to miss Thomas Edison 3 times despite the smoke grenade. It's just not going to happen. Why the hell you would suppress Da Vinci there, I don't know. None of them... Unbelievable. One of them shot at Thomas Edison and he missed. But Machiavelli is just This game makes no sense. This mod makes no sense. Things that should happen never seem to happen. Things that shouldn't happen always seem to happen. It's too goddamn random and unpredictable, and my assault levels are through the roof. Please tell me you can shoot something. One thing, and it's this guy. Take the shot. Don't miss. Don't miss.
Oh, that is not good.
Okay. No, it's fine. It's totally cool, game. Whatever. Dude, just do whatever you want. I don't even care anymore. I really don't even care anymore. You're not suppressed. You're not...
I'm on it, Commander.
Now, here's the thing. We'll bring him up here and put him in his full cover, and we will fail to kill one of these guys, and this is the turn he gets shot right here. This is where he'll actually die. And to people who say you can't hit flyers with grenades, by the way, I'd like to point out that I've done it 2 consecutive turns in a row here with Thomas Edison, because bouncing grenades off terrain is the easiest thing ever. There you go. So 1 kill, we destroyed the other guy's cover, which honestly might actually be the difference between life and death here. If we go in front of this, we're absolutely going to spawn a pod, and the problem is I'm still fairly certain we're going to have to do it. We're probably going to have to run and gun. Alright, so I need to know if this... guy has close encounters. We didn't finish the autopsy yet. Brilliant. Alright, no, it's totally good. Fine game. Nope, totally cool. Let's go ahead and run and gun then. You know, not spawn a pod, don't spawn a pod. Good, alright. We're living on fucking borrowed time. We really are living on borrowed time at the moment. Everything that we're doing here is stupefyingly dangerous and is not something you should ever do while playing XCOM. What's your hit percentage like? Not good enough is the answer, so we're gonna run and gun. And we're gonna come over here, I guess. This should be a pretty good shot. It should be better than what we had from there. If it's not, I'm gonna be salty. It's dramatically better. Alright, XCOM, you fickle bitch. Just allow me to express my loathing and hatred for you. I would like to say that you are the most unpredictable piece of crap to ever walk the earth, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the way you've been behaving lately. You really need to, yeah, don't Don't patronize us, Mary Mallory. Don't patronize us. Okay? Don't patronize us. I'm angry at XCOM. That's what I'm trying to say. I should seek, like, XCOM therapy. I really need to go visit a professional to deal with my rage issues. So let's set up then. We know there are enemies in this room, so let's set up to go in that room and see specifically what those enemies are. And while we're doing that, I would like to avoid going in the giant, open, gaping butthole of this ship. Which, you know what? The aliens, they're gapers. I just realized that.
Okay.
Every alien ship, it's a gaper. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying.
Let's do this.
It's just an observation I just happened to notice. Alright, so how do we want to set this up? I think we got to go with emplacement gunner probably here, and then probably Machiavelli on the other side. This area should be safe. We know there are enemies in the ship, but we haven't swept this direction, but it should be clear. Also, we've got this nice thing right here, which is conveniently going to block line of sight for us. How do we come in after we've set up the way we want it? Also,
On the move.
I can't tell units apart anymore. I'm basically making every possible mistake. This is a comedy of errors. It really is. The only thing we've got going for us is that clearly, while this is a comedy of errors, inside we've got a ship of fools. And the two things go nicely together. The aliens, ship full of fools, us, comedy of errors. Machiavelli, I wanted you right there, but I'm an idiot, so we'll have to do that next turn, I suppose. There is a nice ramp of safety over there, and the inclined plane is the greatest invention in the history of the XCOM, for both us and the aliens, although typically the aliens take better advantage of it than I do, simply because
Did you hear something?
I'm an idiot, but still. The Perfidious Pete's Razor is also in play. We've got double Razor action today. Bradford's Razor, got Pete's Razor. All things being equal, just assume that Bradford is drunk. All things being equal, assume that I am an idiot. Where is my replacement gunner? Nelson, thank you. I need you in position, please.
Making a run for it.
Alright, now, Machiavelli, you're next. Oh, yep. Step up to the plate, son. Get ready. Overwatch. Alright, everybody else can reload and get ready. Edison, I want you here, ready with a grenade if the need arises. That's fine. Newton, similarly, I want you right here, ready with a grenade if the need arises. We're definitely going to activate something when we open this door, based on what our battle scanner told us, unless it moved. We do need to get Da Vinci, and oh, yeah, we got some turns here. Roosevelt, Vinci. Get over here. You know, Vinci, you should really take a moment and paint a picture, or a portrait. Paint a picture? Paint a picture. No, not like a vessel for serving liquid, but an actual portrait is the word I was looking for, but my febrile brain. I'm so discombobulated, I'm just babbling like an... You know what, I'm just going to shut up. I'm just going to shut up. I'm sitting here babbling like a celebutante on The Tonight Show. I don't belong here. I have no idea what I'm saying. It's just words are dribbling out of my mouth. I look a lot like Katie Holmes in her recent Tonight Show appearance, just confused and dazed and glad to be out of the sex dungeon in Tom Cruise's Scientology basement. She did look a little addled, I gotta admit. Time has not been kind to Katie. Sorry, Katie. I miss the days of Dawson's Creek as much as you do, but let's face it, those days are gone.
On Overwatch.
Yeah, just the whole team is gonna open. You know what? We're done. I'm gonna open this door, go inside, and deal with whatever is in this room, and then I'm gonna go see if maybe I check my blood pressure to see if I haven't had a stroke and didn't notice. If there was a mirror handy, I would smile into it to see if one side of my face is drooping. Nope, clearly. Alright, so we've got a meld canister that I care absolutely nothing about. Alright, Nelson, what do we got?
Multiple incoming hostiles.
Well, this is... It's bad. It's not the worst we've ever seen, but it's definitely not good. Mind control is going to be a problem, so if we can shoot the sectoids, we absolutely want to shoot the sectoids. Damage from the outsiders is going to likewise be a very significant problem, because those guys are going to have probably no miss chance. We could double 48 with a hollow targeting. If we get lucky... No, we ain't going to get lucky. We aren't even going to get a hit. Well, that's fantastic. Alright, so if we were to run and gun, and it is available, we could get over here and take some... It's not even a flank shot. We could also send Marie Curie in to destroy some cover, but she is not fast enough to actually get to safety once that's done. Machiavelli can't really do anything. Roosevelt? I mean, we could run and gun you to here. If we could make that be... no, that would just get you killed. That's way too aggressive. Alright, well, we gotta get you out of the way, Eleanor. You're in the road. We could run you to here in a single move, and this actually is not that dangerous. So let's do that. I mean, you'll be in full cover, and it's unlikely that anything will come around to flank you. This is a lot of fucking guys. All of whom are absolutely, utterly fucking impossible to hit. This really salts my sandwich. The superpowered, stupefying Mary Sue aliens who are just amazingly difficult to hit at all costs. It really makes me salty. Because it forces you to sit back and Overwatch creep. And I hate Overwatch creeping. I hate it. It's dull, it's boring, it's not a fun way to play, and it's got to be an even less fun way to watch. But you can't go in and fight these guys aggressively because they simply don't ever miss. And if you don't kill even a single one of them, you're gonna get ruined. You're just gonna get ruined. We need a little luck here, Eleanor Roosevelt. Why is that guy a 77% chance to hit in the open with no cover? He should not be that difficult a shot. Eleanor Roosevelt whacks too, though, so we made a good start. Alright, Machiavelli, you're not going to be able to hit these guys. So here's the question. How much do we trust this thing to not explode when shot? I'm going to say not at all, and the problem is I have no choice but to take the risk. So let's do this. I don't like it, but we need to get grenade damage on here, and more importantly, I need to destroy some cover. I don't think we're going to get them all, but we can make a pretty respectable start. No. Yes. 90%. This is a kill if it hits. Alright, good. Could have used the critical on this shot, actually. 90%. We have a 90% there, too, but if we don't get a kill, he's just going to heal it. That's a bit of a problem. We do have Edison still. If we could soften a couple of these guys up, Edison could come in and maybe make something happen here. Oh, that's very interesting. He might be able to make something happen with a little bit of in the zone. He does have a shotgun. So if we send... Oh, I was going to send Leonardo da Vinci to here into this... How far can you go on a run and gun? Not far enough. Where can you get to with a run and gun, da Vinci? You could get to cover. That's the best thing I can say, is that you could make it to some manner of cover. I don't think that's good enough. A shotgun hit is likely to kill them. We're not likely to be able to hit that guy with a shotgun. We could suppress him. That's an idea who actually has some merit. Let's bring Thomas Edison in here and see what he can do with a little in-the-zone shotgunnery. I don't know why this is not a flank shot, by the way. That guy has no cover. This should activate in the zone. Okay, it did. Good. 68, 44 on the... Let's go for this. This is not going to get a kill, but it's still worth... Oh my God. Thomas Edison! He may have just saved the day. Oh, Thomas Edison. Oh my lovely. If you can do it 3 times in a row, you're the greatest man who's ever lived. Okay, well, still, very good, actually. Not the greatest man who's ever lived good, but still pretty good, because Machiavelli, with a little luck, finishes this guy. Alright, that's damn good work, everybody. Alright, just when I was down on y'all and getting ready to fucking kind of hang my hat up, throw in a towel, maybe do something foolish and stupid, you guys you come around. Just when I think we're sunk and that everything is terrible and nothing will ever be good again, my team comes in and does us a good... Oh, I was really hoping we would be able to mind fray that guy. Not gonna happen, so we'll go on Overwatch. Da Vinci, what do we want to do? You know what? I think we just dash Da Vinci to here. Although that's bad, because if Eleanor Roosevelt gets mind controlled, we can't move Da Vinci because... Of course there is. We can't move Da Vinci, though, because then she'll get close encounter shots, and that's... Oh... Please, 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 don't tell me that Cyberdisc also gets to throw a grenade this turn. Okay, he's just on Overwatch. Because if he got to throw a grenade this turn, he was just going to throw it at the exploding bit, and we were all fucking dead. I'm real sick of these super-powered Cyberdiscs, by the way. So, mind-controlled, or... Yeah, we're mind-controlled. That's pretty much exactly what I didn't want to happen.
Taken control of that soldier somehow.
Yeah, that's real bad. That's very bad.
They could be useful.
That means we have to
against
kill that
this type of
sectoid, and we have
power.
to do it without moving. Oh, we're sunk. We're just fucking sunk. I don't know how we recover this one. I really don't. Well, it doesn't matter because you fucking panicked anyway. Since when does mind control panic our own soldiers, by the way? I'm legitimately confused by that. I'm not even... Ratio Nelson, please tell me you can hit that thing. I need both of these to hit, Nelson. We have no choice. Both of these have to hit him. Okay. You know what? I asked. Nelson delivered. I can't... what more can a man ask for? I mean, honestly, what more could I ask for right there? I asked... What I asked for, I got. And they say, you know, be careful what you wish for. Sometimes people don't actually necessarily wish for the healthiest of things, but... It would have been nice to get the kill there, but honestly, I don't think it was necessarily a deal breaker. I don't know how we kill that sectoid. I really don't know how I'm going to get over there to kill it. Typhoid Mary can't even see it. Newton, he can only see a drone. I can definitely get over there and hit him with a grenade.
Moving.
Somebody's got to be able to see him. The panic, I don't think we're going to be able to kill him, actually. Because of the panic, and Isaac Apple Newton is already out of grenades. That's real bad. If we have to get shot by something, I would prefer that something be a drone. But that guy has no cover at all now. Marie Curie still has grenades. Mary Typhoid Malin. If we got to get shot by a drone, we may just have to get shot by a drone. We have got to kill this thing. It has got to die. Sectoid Commander, we cannot suffer it to live. Much like the witch, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Thou shalt also not suffer a Sectoid Commander to live. So we're going to have to make sure that he does not live. And in order to do that, I think the only way we can guarantee it is with one of our precious few remaining grenades. We can't take a chance that we don't get enough damage or that we miss. Alright, so we're out of our hole, and that just means Edison, 84. You know what? We need 1 damage here, Edison. Make it a flush shot. I know it's going to empty your clip, but that makes the drone dead. That's better for everyone. Better for everyone. And then you can reload with your in the zone anyway. So we've got 1 drone here that's unaccounted for. It's going to hit somebody with a flank shot. That's an acceptable loss. It's an acceptable compromise. We've already dealt with 3 pods, and we've come out of this better than we have any fucking reasonable chance of doing so. We've gotten hugely lucky. I was initially salty about the unfair shot that Machiavelli took, but it didn't actually crack his armor. And then Thomas Edison got the miracle roll where, for whatever reason, the aliens just decided they didn't want to kill him. They gave him a pass. I mean, you know what? Maybe it was like a sort of a gloating kind of thing. They're like, no, Edison, no, you live. You live. You tell the others what you saw, Edison. You live, and you tell the others. And this was like, I don't give a shit. I'm Thomas Edison. I'm a selfish piece of shit. As long as I live, I really don't care what happens to anyone else on the planet. It's all about Thomas Edison. That's the way Thomas Edison works. So that should be a pod down, and if we can get a chance to sort of take a little bit of time to consolidate, rearm, there's a stalker. What the hell is a stalker? Excuse me? It's, okay, so there is an Alright, so there's, yeah, that's, you know what, that's fine. It's fine. It's 3 damage. It didn't even get through his armor. We have some units left with shots here. We can probably take him down.
Bye-bye.
Isaac Newton, you're on Overwatch, though, because you're injured now. Roosevelt, Overwatch. I have to assume there are more. Alright, Isaac Newton's going to take a bad shot. It is just a drone.
Bloody hell.
So how many more enemies were in that pod? Edison, kill it. Or shoot well above its head. The other option, of course, is to not kill it. It's a binary proposition. You chose wrong. Also, you got... Oh, come on, guys. Where do these drones all come from? Thank you, Machiavelli. At least someone is doing their job. I appreciate it. These drones are making me salty. That was actually 2 pods then, because it was a pod of Seek... Oh. Yeah, had I known there was a pod of... My saltiness is right back. It's, yeah, we swept away just a tiny brush the salt. Just, you know, brush the salt away. Everything will be fine. And then, bam, here it is. Right fucking back. And another engineer joins the ranks of those in the hospital. I'm not happy. I am not happy. Not even a little. Not even at all. Double 43s. Give me 1 kill, please. You're gonna just miss all over, aren't you? Oh, no, okay, we killed one.
Sucking ammo fast.
So I have to assume there is an entire other pod of aliens available, because those stock, there's got to be at least like 5 of those seekers, I'm gonna guess. So we're gonna prepare for such. Everybody has to have some form of cover, and we'd like to have a number of our team on Overwatch if possible. Yeah, colporvato indeed. And I don't even know what that means because I don't speak Italian. But still, it sounded like you were angry, and it sounds, if you were angry, that's the correct reaction to have had, sir. Machiavelli is just putting people in the fucking ground, though, yo. He's really doing some work. Also, how did these guys even get in here? None of them came through the door. There is not a hole in the top of the ship or anything. I'm genuinely curious how they even got in. It's like ants in the kitchen. Be like, where did these ants come from? How did they get in here? What do they want? Why are they here? I mean, they want food, clearly, because they're ants and they're not really that smart. But still. How did they get in? They just keep coming. They're all over the cabinet. You have some delicious pie on. You come home and it's fucking festooned with ants and you're angry.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Got it covered.
I think we overwatch around the horn here. I want to make sure these pods are dead. They all need to be dead. I want them all dead. Also, that means we've killed like 4 pods then. So that was Thin Men, unpopped. Mutons somewhere. Possibly sectoids and maybe outsiders. Alright, so everybody take a turn. We gotta consolidate.
Back in.
Let's get some reloads. If we don't see any more aliens in this time frame, then I'm gonna wrap things up. Unless another pod jumps us, which at this point, I would not be surprised by.
Rock and roll.
Reload for Edison.
Let's rock.
Let's rock.
Everybody set? Magazines refreshed? Everyone happy? Good. Well, I'm not happy. Is everyone else happy? There's definitely a guy? No. Clearly something very dramatic is happening right here by this dead drone, and the director wants to make certain that we get it. This is a plot critical element right here, folks. They're force feeding us that one, making us look. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap things up because we have downed 4 pods and the episode's running a little long. If you enjoyed my thorough saltiness and complaining and whining and bitching, consider dropping a like down in the comments section. Your support really does mean a lot to me. It's the one thing that keeps me going despite my constant complaining, whining, and bitching. If you'd like to see more XCOM, you might consider subscribing as well. I post a new episode every single day, usually, again, filled with complaining, whining, and bitching. Right now, however, I'm done bitching. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.